Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Texans and the Bears under the lights on Monday night.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And here we go from Chicago. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy's just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Stroud throwing here on first. Buys time. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Handoff running right, Pierce. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Complete out to the right. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them out for his first preseason reps, it's their rookie first-round QB.
With the 1st overall pick comes great expectations, and I know fans at home want to see those expectations paid off immediately, but in the building, they just want to see him look comfortable here in the preseason and be set up for success when it matters come week 1.
Throwing from near his own goal line. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 46. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Pass play now. That's complete. Cole Kmet. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Throwing from the gun here. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it sets up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That's caught for the first. A pickup there of 39. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the set. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the gun, here's Pierce. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Back to throw on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down. They go play action here. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Has his man. It's Odunze. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He gets this to Tyler Scott. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. Setting up a throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're throwing it. He's on the move. He can run it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Juke the defender. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Back to throw now. Hits him on the out route. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in... Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Across the middle, Brock, it is tough for any... So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.